Hey there guys, it's Mr. Q, your friendly neighborhood Qatari, and guess where we are? Yes, we are in the QNCC, Qatar National Convention Center, and we're here for the Qatar Motor Show. It's going to be awesome. Some people are walking out because they're like, Mr. Q's coming, make some room. I was actually going to sing the Aladdin song. Prince Mr. Q, fabulous, you, well I mean me, yeah. And these are the lonely men who are standing and wishing for a car like this. Yes, these are the supercars. We're gonna go downstairs, we're gonna take a look at it, but this is like a top-down view of all the awesomeness, the car-someness that we're gonna see right now. Yes, and I just walked inside, and as you can see, let's just do a, you know what, that's no talking, no talking. Yeah, you see that? I let you take it in. I let you guys like savor the moment. And as you can see, every single year they're stepping it up. They're trying to do it even bigger and better and more exciting, you know. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be walking around talking about what I see and sharing it with all of you so that... and guys, give me some feedback. This closes on the 25th, so if you want to see something specific and for some odd reason you can't make it to the show yourself, let me know, and then I'll see if I can cover it. What I'm excited about is I want to see if I can find the Corvette C7 Stingray, that's one. I want to see if I can find actually I want to see the new Viper 2, and I want to see some of, yes, it's right, I think it's going to be over there, the BMW i Series. Whoops, I'm sorry, Habibi. I'm trying to be respectful and not block people's views, you know. So let's see, can we see the, there it is. There is, I think that's the i8. Yes, it is, which is super exciting. So take a look at this. This is one of their, you know, electric vehicles. They're pretty awesome, pretty cool. Look at the car, guys. Don't get distracted. Look at the car. And but that's not light up, by the way. The front grille, it's actually a blue type of paint. This is what the inside looks like. It's actually moved to the side, so you can see that. Nice and close up, as close as I can get anyway. And then this is what the back looks like. Super ultra modern. Right to our left we got the Fusion, the Ford booth. So Ford Fusion SELs right over there. Here you go, check out some specs right there. I have to admit, you know, that the Ford Fusion has quite a comfortable looking interior, and you can see me right over there. Hey there guys, Mr. Q. I am from the school of thought of Porsche. Now what does that mean? So first of all, BMW says it's all about simplicity. That's why they go with their iDrive, you know, have a little knob inside the car so that they just simplify everything. But Porsche, or Porsche, says you need to have a button for every single important option, otherwise you don't even put in the car. And that's why if you look at their new car, they've got the Virtu-like dashboard has loads of buttons, and I just love it. I want to see buttons. I want to feel like I'm on a spaceship. What is this? What is this? Look at those mirrors. That's pretty awesome. You know what? I love this paint job. It's like, it's kind of matte and it's kind of glossy. But, like, what is that? Is that, what shall we call it? We'll call it liquid steel, liquid metal. It's the S Concept S-Class Coupe. Let's see if I can bring in a little bit just for you guys. That's what it looks like. Yeah, look at that big giant dash. It's pretty huge. That's what. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not gonna end that sentence because I'm gonna keep you there. I'm just gonna keep you hanging for a while. All right. So now here is the Chevrolet booth, and I just saw the car that I initially. Like, this is one of the cars that I want to get. I want to, you know what? I think I might buy it. And it's nice and white. It matches my thobe and my regal. And that's a pretty awesome car. So, in my opinion, like the Stingray looks like, let's say Ferrari in the front, a little bit of GTR action going on. You know, they've kept the general design of, you know, Corvette. But this is, like, if I buy this car, this will be the first ever American car I've ever bought. And this is the first ever car that actually sort of convinced me to buy it. Here's a classic motor. When I just want to like listen to Grease. I want to drive this and listen to Grease.
We'll get some overhead lifters and 4-barrel quads, oh yeah.
And what is that car right over there? I don't know. What is this car? Do you know what this car is? I have to say that it looks really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. This space over here, just really quickly, is the Red Bull space. Red Bull are our friends and partners, and we really love working with these guys. They actually did some stunt biking, and they do a variety of stuff. Last year, I remember they brought over some simulators. I think. I cannot تذكر. Word of the day. But yeah, we love those guys. And that's, by the way, that's one of the reasons why I was out of the country, was because I was invited by Red Bull to check out the Formula One team's new vehicle, which is top secret. I can't even tell you the specifics, but just, it was awesome. Here's a Cadillac booth. Cadillac were known for being, you know, a brand that had a lot of technology. And in fact, my father owned a pink Cadillac in America when he went to university. And when my father went to America, he couldn't even speak a word of English. He taught himself. I'm just saying. And now he's a top guy. Yeah. That's the interior of this Cadillac, which also looks pretty awesome. It has that Virtu styling to it as well. As I mentioned, the Porsche has like a Virtu styling. We got the Nissan area over here. You know, Nissan was a brand that I started to like a lot. And then all of a sudden, I feel like they stopped innovating. I feel like they just froze. Like the only thing they've got that's awesome is the GTR. And even that is kind of like slowed down. So, Nissan, what's going on? Although I have to admit, you guys did come up with an awesome contender to the Land Cruiser, which is the Patrol. The Patrol has, you know, nice matte black, looks nice and attractive, and I see more and more clearly, you know, going ahead and purchasing that instead of a Land Cruiser. So, awesome job. And right over here, we've got the 370Z. Also, sorry, how are you doing? Are you right? I'm gonna shake some hands. You're on video right now. You're gonna be on my vlog.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, who are you, man? You wanna give us a shout out?
I'm Leo Bautista. I'm one of the photographers right now.
Sweet, man. Yeah, we've got the 370 Fair Lady over here. I had a 350 when I was in university, and I loved it because it was a great bang for buck car. But you know what happened? Actually, you know what? I'll show you the inside because I like it. When they started to sell it here in Qatar, they sold it for way more than it was worth. And then I was just like, you know what, Nissan, sorry, it's not gonna happen. So now we're at the Toyota booth. Again, Toyota is a very popular brand. In fact, 99% of all the Land Cruisers sold in the world are sold here in Qatar. And a fact that I have been sharing quite often is that there are more Land Cruisers than Qataris in this country. Fact. Yes, indeed. I heard something about the Sequoia right over here, right? If there are any Toyota staff working here, feel free to jump in and let me know. How are you doing? You're on video now.
Hi, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, man.
Likewise.
Shake some hand on video, man. You're cool, thanks, man. But yeah, so the Sequoia apparently wasn't supposed to be sold in the Middle East, but it wasn't selling very well in the initial market that they were trying to sell it, so they kind of dumped it on us, and I felt like, oh, second hand? But that's the story I heard. I don't know if it's true. If you work for Toyota, please leave me a comment and let me know, because I love you guys. I mean, I just want to, you know, share the facts. Now here's the LFCC. Look at that. Look at those sharp angles. It looks like a bot. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They're going ham.
Look at that. Hamid, we going ham. That is such an amazing dashboard. I just wish that, you know, more businesses would actually launch these actual freaking stuff instead of giving us these concepts. Like 2014, guys, 2014. Like, when are we gonna start seeing this? But anyway, I do love Lexus. I think that Lexus is definitely one of my favorite brands. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you how they became super famous in Japan. So the guy who sells you the car actually takes care of you after they've sold it as well. So if you've got a problem, you need to do some servicing, you call the guy up, he comes to your house and he will go ahead and guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna leave the car that he came in, and then he's gonna take your car, he's gonna repair it, and then he'll take it, and when he does finish with the car, he'll deliver it back home with nice and polished and waxed and a nice, you know, full tank of petrol. That's the luxury that you're paying for, and that's what you get in Japan. So yeah, I hope Qatar can give us some of those services. I would pay a premium for a service like that. I would pay a little bit extra. So if they did take care of that. So over here we've got the Doge, also known as the Doge. Really an awesome candy apple paint job. I think that looks really beautiful. I love it. But I'm sorry, I'm a C7 guy. I'm definitely not super interested in the Dodge in a money spending sort of way. So over here we've got Audi's awesome, beautiful Quattro Concept. Yes, look at that, look at that. Like, these are cars that just have like, do you see the theme? I feel like the theme is angles now. It's all about the angles. And if you don't want angles, you want something a little bit more, you know, royal, you can go for the royal purple Audi A8L, which means it has a longer base, I imagine, because that's typically what they do. And by the way, I'm not a car guy. I'm really not. In the sense that I don't understand a lot about cars, but I do appreciate the aesthetics, and I think that it's extra important to make sure that you have a beautiful interior as well as exterior. Look at that thin screen that just pops out of the dash. It's pretty nice. Now here's Porsche. Porsche, guys, love-hate. Now, I love Porsche as a brand. It's fantastic. In fact, I own this, and it's a beautiful car. I enjoy driving it. It feels great, although it's quite big. Believe it or not, it doesn't feel like a big car. However, I have to admit that, you know, the experience in general with the dealership here hasn't been amazing. I'm just saying. Now, there are some staff that are amazing. Shout out to Adore for always taking care of me. But the point is, I think that every single staff member has to take care of their customers. It's not a job of one person. Now, there are two cars that I wanted to take a look at the Porsche booth. We've got the Macan Turbo. And they're like, wait a minute, that just looks like a normal, you know, just a normal 4x4 from Porsche. No, it is not a normal 4x4 from Porsche. Sorry. Let me show you the back. Look at that. That is one of the best looking backs I have ever seen for a car. This is the Targa. If I was gonna go now for a 911, I would go for the Targa. And the reason why this is also special is because the way that the roof mechanism opens. So you just YouTube this, right? This raises, that goes in the back, this goes down, then it's like half open, like the Corvette C7. It's beautiful, and again, I'll show you the interior. It's a very similar styling to all of their, you know, this type of series of car, the 911s. And over here, we have the 918 Spyder. I like to call this what a modern Terminator would actually look like because it does look very futuristic, very modern, looks very beautiful. And take a look at this interior. Again, going with the Tesla style, you know, nice big giant screen in the center. You got, you know, the gauge clusters, just like, they look like they're spotlights in your face. It's almost as if to say like, look at me. I almost used a bad word, but I'm not. So this is a really beautiful car, and I really love the silver with the flash, you know, neon yellow. Yeah? So it's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. Please guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. It keeps me going. I'm trying to reach out here. I want to bridge the gap between expats and locals. I want you all to, you know, I want to be a friend. And inshallah, if you do like it, I'm going to be continuing just to push out a couple more videos that you can see what's going on at the Qatar Motor Show. And by the way, that's what she said.